Hey there guys, it's Tina and I'm back. And I hope you guys are all doing well and staying safe. So I am back. I am 10 and I am just having a good time. I just got back from vacation. So if you watch my recent videos, you would know that I went on vacation to Jamaica with my mom and my niece and some of her friends. So I am back. And I am just catching you guys up in this video while trying out some new products. So I have the new Danessa Myricks palette. This is the Lightwork Volume 3. You know her. She pretty. I wasn't going to pick this palette up, but I wanted to support my dear sis Danessa. It's expensive, but I picked it up. And I have a couple of palettes from Sydney Grace as well. So we have the California Coast palette, which is a neutral palette. They just wrapped up their Christmas in July sale and they launched these palettes. This is the Mountain Trail. So I'm using these palettes as well as a new powder from Laura Mercier and a couple of new products that I have from Rose Inc. Also new lipsticks. So if you want to see me put these to the test and also catch up with me and talk about my vacation, I'm going to include snippets of the vacation because I didn't vlog, but I did film some of the things that I did. So if that sounds interesting to you and you want to just play catch up with me while applying some makeup, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So as usual, we're starting off with, you already know, a clean, wait, hold up. All right, we're back. So we're starting off with a clean, freshly washed face, and I'm gonna go in with some moisturizer. This is from Lancome. It's the Hydra Zen Gel Cream Moisturizer. I love this moisturizer. It's really lightweight, feels really good on the skin, but if you don't like fragrance in your skincare, forget it. This has fragrance. Let me take these earrings out. Listen, I have to go. So how quickly do you think I can do this get ready with me? Y'all let me know because I can talk. So I'm trying to get ready quickly. Yeah, before my mom starts calling me, asking me where I am. So moisturizer on, let's fill in the brows while I fill you guys in. So as I mentioned in the introduction, I am back from vacation. I went to Jamaica for just 4 days. It was a quick trip. I accompanied my mom on her reunion with her college classmates. So they do like a reunion annually, which I absolutely love. I wish that I had something like that with my group, either from college or from high school. But people went all over the place, like all over the world. So it's not as easy to get together anymore. But you know, I wish I had something like that, you know? But anyway, I accompanied her on that trip, as I mentioned before, mainly so my niece would feel comfortable going, because she invited my niece. My niece is 18. She just turned 18. She just graduated from high school. Like, she is not trying to hang out with 70-year-olds, okay? My mom is 70. I know. Okay, she had me a little bit late, but nowadays that's not even late. She had me at 30. But the point is, all right, yeah, I'm about to be 40. What? Anyways, so brows. Okay, so I mainly went on the trip so my niece would have somebody younger there with her. Somebody a little bit more fun, because hanging out with 70-year-olds, I'll tell you right now, ain't no fun, okay? Especially my mom. My family on my mom's side, which is the only side I really know, isn't that sad? Like, I know who my dad is, all right? Like, they were married for years before I was born. They separated when I was 18 months. So I never knew my father as a father, right? But my brothers were around him for a few years, because my older brother is 6 years older than me, and then the other one is 3, but almost 4. Like, we're born 4 years apart, but because I'm January and he's December, it's really 3 years and like a few weeks, you know? So they are older and they got to know my dad a little bit more, and so, you know, they have more of a connection. But I never had a connection with him because I never knew him as a father, right? But the thing about it is, we never knew his family like that. And I had aunts from his side where I grew up in Spanish Town. So I don't know. I just never knew his side of the family. I never met anyone really from his side except his other kids. So he has two, well, come to find out, okay? Come to find out, it's 3 daughters that were born before he got married to my mom. So there's an extra kid that we found out recently about, right? Her mom did not want her to be involved with my dad. It's a big thing in Jamaica. Did y'all know this? Oh my God. So anyway, she didn't want my dad to be a part of her life, so she bounced, right? They're in England, I believe, or wherever. A lot of Jamaicans go to England, in case you didn't know. But they're in England, but we found out about her, and she is in between the 2 other sisters that I know about. So I know those older sisters, right? And I mean, those sisters are much older than me. Like, one is in like close to 60 probably. Ooh, I need some more Botox for this. But yeah, they're older than me by a significant amount. So much so that I was the bridesmaid in the oldest one's wedding. And I remember nothing about that wedding, okay? I just saw a picture and I was super cute in my little white dress. I was a little bridesmaid. not bridesmaid, flowers girl. Did I say bridesmaid all this time? I was a little flower girl, okay? I was looking cute. Anyway, so where's my eyeshadow primer? Okay, so what was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying. Yeah, I was telling you guys the age of my mom. So she's 70. I'm about to be 40 in 6 months. My birthday's January. Yes, I'm 40. Anyway, so I went so my niece would have somebody closer in age. Not that I'm close in age, but like I'm more youthful, you know? So we shared a room together. But the thing about it is, the hotel that we stayed at, okay, I would not recommend this hotel to anybody. I stayed at the Royal Decameron, Montego Bay. But it's next door to the hotel that my mom stayed at, which was the Royal Decameron Cornwall Beach, right? So they're sister hotels, but they were booked out. The Cornwall Beach one, the one that my mom was staying at, because when we decided to go, it was kind of late in the game. And then the week that we went is Emancipation and Independence Week for Jamaica. So a lot of the hotels were booked out or whatever. So we ended up having to just stay at the sister hotel, which we can then walk across. So that's what we did. We stayed at the less, you know, bougie one. We stayed at the Hodunk one across the way, right? It was still the same price though, surprisingly, because my mom, like, they got a package, so I know what she paid, and we ended up paying like close to the same amount. So I'm like, how? I get this little rundown hotel, but it's fine. It's fine. Really and truly, I am not that fussy when it comes to hotels, unless they're expensive. Like, if I paid a lot, then I'm expecting a lot. But if I didn't pay a lot, I don't expect too much. It's like flying Spirit. I manage my expectations. If I'm flying Spirit, I don't expect a lot, okay? You already know what you're getting. You paid nothing, okay? So don't expect a lot from Spirit. So that's how I viewed this hotel. It was still not cheap. It wasn't like a Motel 6, you know? But it was an all-inclusive, so I was getting meals and drinks, which add up if you really think about it. So I was fine, all right? So my niece and I shared a room. It was it double beds? Yeah, there were double beds. You go in the room, okay? Whatever. It was like a real basic ass room. And I would not, like, no. Don't even go here, okay? For real though, the rooms that you see on the website is not what you get. But the beach was pretty, you know? The pool, I didn't go in the pool, but the pool was cute, you know? They had 2 pools. It was cute. They had a little hot tub. It was all clean, you know? So I can't even like go crazy about it. It just wasn't upscale, and that's fine. It was like maybe a 2-star hotel. It wasn't anything crazy. The food was good. You know, the beach was beautiful, and it was empty, and the shows were nice. So it's like, manage your expectations, but it wasn't somewhere I would be going back to necessarily. Well, maybe for a certain reason. But anyhow, it wasn't like luxurious, you know what I mean? But it was a good time, and all I needed the room for was to sleep and to get ready for the day. So I'm not fussy like that, right? All right, I'm going to use the California Coast palette from Sydney Grace that they launched during their Christmas in July sale. Did you guys shop the sale? they have their sale every July and they have great deals. I posted the swatches of these palettes on my Instagram in case you guys wanted to see what the swatches look like. I didn't do a video because quite frankly I didn't have the time I wanted to. I'm going in with Laguna, which is this beige shade. I'm not going to focus too much on the makeup. I might just a little bit. You know how I am with get ready with me's. I talk a lot just in general, but I also mention the makeup along the way. So it's not completely just a chatty get ready with me. You know what I mean? I am showing you the makeup. All right, I'm going to go into Laguna from the dark version. So this is the deep version. So Sydney Grace will usually do a light and a deep version of their palettes. Not all their palettes, but a lot of them do have like a light and a deep version, especially if they're doing something that's more on the neutral side. So the blend-in shades, the highlight shades, the deepening shades will be a little bit different. But then they have crossover shades, of course. So they replace like 3 or 4 shades in the palette with deeper versions and make a light and a deep, which I think is really great. More brands need to do that. Give us options, like stop playing around. And Sydney Grace shows you that it's easily done. Like you just swap out a couple of the shades. Anyway, so the room, not the best. Hotel still cute though, but the plan was to go on these different excursions. I'm gonna use Glass Beach, which is this deeper brown. Mostly matte. I'm only using the mattes in this palette. So the plan was to go on these excursions. So we went to, well, they went to the Rose Hall tour. They did the great, what is it called? I know it's the Great House, right? The Great House, Rose Hall, great, is it? Whatever, Rose Hall, right? So it's an old great house, right? And it has linkage to slavery, like we won't even get into that. But now they do tours showing this house. And you know, it's just a part of our history. It's a part of our culture. It's just what it is. But the thing about this house is it's well known because of the woman of the house. So she actually killed her husbands and ended up being like the lady of the house. She had like 4 or 5 husbands, if I'm not wrong. If I'm not mistaken, I may be telling you all this wrong because I went there back in primary school. So I think I was 12, 11 or 12 is when I went there. But you do this tour and the legend is that this woman killed her husbands, okay? And then it ended up that, was it a slave that she'd fallen in love with? She'd fallen in love with someone younger and he ended up killing her. Like I think he pushed her down the stairs or something. I'm telling y'all, you know what? I'm gonna look it up before I tell y'all the wrong thing. All right, so I'm back. I refreshed my memory. I wasn't far off, okay? So the thing about her, so her name is Annie Palmer, right? Annie Palmer, and we have like songs about her. Like it's a big thing in Jamaica, Annie Palmer and the Great Oaks, right? So the legend has it that she killed her first husband who built the house, right? So his name was John Palmer and he built the house and everything and he took her on as a wife. She done killed this man because he found out she was having affairs with slaves and that was like a big thing. She had tons of affairs. So he ended up beating Annie and then the same night, right, he ended up dying and they said she poisoned him, right? And the thing about her is they called her a witch. So they call her the White Witch of Rose Hall. That's like her moniker because they said she dealt in witchcraft because she spent time in Haiti. And you know, Haiti has voodoo. In Jamaica, we call it obia, right? So she was known to like dabble. Look at me talking about like known, like this is a fact. It's legend, okay? She dabbled in witchcraft. She was a witch and she would use it against her lovers. And if she got bored or tired of them, somehow they ended up dying. So now the husband ended up dying. She took on other lovers. She had slaves for lovers. Like it was a whole thing, right? That was just her thing. And then eventually one of those slaves ended up killing her in her sleep. So and she's buried on the grounds of the plantation. So it's a plantation house, of course. So it's an old plantation house. So she's buried on the grounds, right? And they take you to her grave and everything. But the house is said to be haunted. And you go to like the slave quarters and everything. Child, so when I was younger, this eyeshadow though, blending, applying beautifully. Listen, do not play with Sydney Grace's mattes. If you want like foolproof eyeshadow, this is where you go to. And they're not known for like their flaky shimmer shades. They're known for their mattes. And their shimmers are those smooth shimmers that I really love, because I don't get into the flakies because they get into my eyes. But anyway, so yeah, I hope some of you guys got your hands on this palette. I'm not sure if it's still available. It might still be available. They keep stock around. Like I said, I'm not going to keep it basic because we're mixing in the other palette that I mentioned. Danessa Marix! Sister Danessa! Oh my god! So this is the Lightwork Volume 3, the Experience palette. So it's illuminating eye and face pigments. So this is what it looks like. It is the abbreviated version of the larger Lightwork Volume 3 that had like the big face highlighters. They have 2 of those in the palette, and then these 6 are the eyeshadows. At least I think they are, but it's a multi-purpose palette, so you can use it all over. This was a pricey one, and low-key it hurt my nerves to buy it, but I did. So here we are. All right, what color are we gonna use? I think I'm gonna put my finger in it. So you go to the gravesite, you go to the slave quarters, like you do the tour of the house, and it's said to be haunted. Okay, I'm picking up Gaia, which is, where'd it go? It's this, that's the right one, right? It looks brown in my mirror, but then it looks green when I'm looking at it straight on. It looks like a bronze to you guys, and I swatched it and you can see it's like a bronzy green. Pretty. It's a duochrome palette. Who doesn't love that? So I'm just gonna pop that on my lids. I hate fingering my palettes, but here we are. I wouldn't make a good lesbian. I don't like fingering things. So anyway, what am I talking about? Oh my god. So I don't know, right? You go to the slave quarters, you do the tour. But the thing about it is I was in one of the rooms with like a couple of my friends. This was back in primary school, like I said. And we heard a painting crash, and they say this house is haunted, and we heard a painting crash, like a, not a painting, but like a photograph, a framed photograph fall off the wall. When I tell you, I got the hell out of Dodge, because nothing was open, no windows were open, nothing was like hanging off so it could fall, and you looked in the room and there was nothing that fell. And I'm just there like, but I heard it fall and crash and break. What the fuck? I got the hell out. But that was a good trip. That was a fun trip. It was like one of those field trippy things. And I really liked that trip because it was the first time a lot of my classmates were on a plane, because we flew out of Kingston and flew to Mabay, which is on the northwest side of Jamaica. Yeah. So it's the northwest. So we're on the, I was on the southeast. So Kingston is on like the south, well, it's more on the eastern side, but it's on the south. So Montego Bay is in the northwest. So people actually got the chance to get on a plane and fly over there back when it was Air Jamaica, and it was a good experience. So I went there on that trip. It was fun. It was fun. So on this trip, I didn't want to go because I already did it. Like, I don't need to go there. But my niece went, and I had work anyway. So I did some work while I was on this trip. Oh, I'm using now Solar Rain, which is this lighter one. And you won't be able to tell what these look like by looking in the palette because they're multi-combs, so they shift different colors. So my niece went on the Great House trip, but I held off. I had meetings in the morning, and then I went later on to, what did we go on? Rafting. So we went rafting. It was higher up, I think it's Falmouth we go rafting. Either way, we'll go rafting. You know the rafting that they do where you get the massages with the limestone. So we did that. So I got my butt rubbed. It was good. It was fun. I mean, the massage I've had better, you know. But I really did the massage so my niece would do it because she wasn't comfortable doing a massage. It was her first time doing a massage. I'm going to grab the Mountain Trail palette, actually, which has greens in it. So she's never had a massage, right? And included in our trip, or our ride, was a leg massage, but they massage from your knees downwards, which most people are fine with, right? But they also offer the full body, you know, if you're so inclined, for an extra cost. So I did the full body so my niece would be comfortable. She would have somebody that was also doing the full body because everybody else was just doing leg, right? These ladies, they're older. They're mostly in their late 60s and 70s. So they were all in their outfits. They were in pants and shirt. Like, they were fully clothed. And I'm like, where y'all going? Because I was in a cover-up, like a swimsuit cover-up and my swimsuit, because I'm like, I'm on water. Like, what are you doing? No, them up on them full body armor. What are people them rafting? But anyway, they didn't really get wet. I mean, you get like incidentally wet, but nothing crazy. You went down the river, you sat on the raft, whatever. We got the massages. My niece, like, she got the massage of her life. Listen, they feel you up, okay? And they were rubbing my butt, and I'm like, you're cute though, so it's fine. Like, I understand why Stellar got her groove back because, okay, Jamaican men, there's just something about Jamaican men. It's inexplicable because it's just, the sex appeal is another level. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. So I didn't mind getting rubbed down. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I wasn't there for that. I was there for my niece to get rubbed down. I know, I'm that aunt, right? Should I do some of Galaxy, which is the purple, just to see? Just to see. I'm gonna put it on my, ooh, it's so pretty. So this is the first like true high-end palette that has like a full series of multi-chromes. So we have like a multi-chrome here or there. I think Natasha Denona did a palette. I don't shop Natasha Denona for personal reasons. You OGs know why, but Natasha Denona did a palette with 3 multi-chromes in it. And then Pat McGrath has done like a palette with 1 multi-chrome. So they're here or there, but like this is a serious full-on multi-chrome. Okay, this purple is not showing up purple, but then I mixed it with greens, so that's fine. Anyway, so good trip. Stella got her groove back, you know, and child, the last time I went to Jamaica, y'all don't even want to know, okay? The point is, I had a great time. I went on the raft, and then at night we went on the Luminous lagoon. So that is where, okay, so there's a part in Jamaica where the cold water from the cold water from the Martha Brae River meets up with the warm water from the Caribbean Sea, right? So we're surrounded by the Caribbean Sea, but we have our rivers. One of them is the Martha Brae, which is a big one. And so now it meets up in this, what do they call it? It's not, oh God, what do they call it? I forget, okay, but you know, whatever. The point is, the water, the cold water and the warm water mix, and it feels like weird. If you've ever been to Dunsborough Falls in Jamaica, then you know what it is, because Dunsborough Falls, it's a falls, it comes, there's a river that goes over the falls, right? And the water from the falls is really cold and it's fresh water, and then it's meeting up with the salt water of the ocean because it's on the ocean. It's fantastic, right? But that water is so cold. So anyway, the two water that meets, it's what do they call it? Brackish? Is it brackish water? It's a certain name for that kind of water because the fresh water and the salt water are mixing. But the whole lagoon situation is that they have microorganisms in the water that are photoluminescent. So when there's motion, they illuminate, right? And they glow. It's so pretty, okay? But low-key, I was like, I don't want to get in the water because the thing about it is they take the boat out. It's pitch dark. Everything, they turn off lights and everything so you can see the glow because it's not like evident in sunlight. So you have to go out at night. Okay, I don't need a foundation. Am I doing a foundation? I'll do a foundation. Let me do some concealer first. So let me do the Kosas. I like this concealer. It is shade 8.10. So the point is for you to get in the water, and I had all intentions to get in the water, and it would just be my niece and I that get in the water because, like I said, these older women are just like whatever, they're not getting in. So ooh, this is a good match. So I haven't been wearing foundation too much. I'll just do some concealer where I need it, blend it out, and call it a day. So my niece and I, we had on our swimsuits again, and we were gonna get in the water, but then you get on the boat and it's pitch black, right? And the water is dark, and you're like, I don't know what the hell is in this water, okay, first of all. But that area, that lagoon, it's only 4 or 5 feet deep. So it's not like deep water. You don't have to be worried. They're not creatures in there waiting to gobble you up. They're fish, you know. They also flash light. So, you know, it's cute. It's a situation. But the thing is, it's dark. And you can't see the bottom. Even though it's shallow. You can't see nothing because it's dark. Right? And the little movement what we're doing with the boat. Yeah, you see them light up a bit. But low-key, I was scared out of my mind. I wasn't scared. I was just nervous. Because I'm like, I don't want to get in the water. I don't know what's happening. And they're saying that the bottom of the lagoon, it feels like peanut butter. It's muddy. It's like slippery. It's not sand. That doesn't sound appealing to me. So I didn't want to feel it. And I didn't want to jump in this dark water without knowing what the hell, right? And so we were on the boat and no one's getting in. And you can't really see the illumination as well because no one's getting in the water and moving the water around, right? So, you know, I said, you know what? Come, Nisi, we're going to do this. So I'm using the new Laura Mercier powder. What is it called? Translucent Loose Setting Powder. Ultra Blur. The Ultra Blur. So this is new. And I picked up translucent, which is a little bit translucent. What? Honey. So it's a little bit yellow. Okay. It's a little yellow. We're going to use her. I'm going to use this same sponge. This is the e.l.f. Under Eye Sponge. I like the shape of it. I'm going to use the honey one under my eyes to set that concealer. Let me zoom in so you can see. That's cute. It doesn't look too harsh or stark. Did it blur? Let's do it on this eye. So you see how shiny this concealer is. It's radiant, right? Now let's set her down. Okay, blur. It's blurring. I like that. Most matte powders will blur though. Not gonna hold you. If you mattify your skin, it does have a blurring effect. That's nice. Laura Mercier does some nice powders. My favorite was not her translucent powder. She actually had a mineral powder that to me was much finer than her regular translucent powder. I'm gonna set the scent. Ooh, this nice. So this is not meant to be mattifying. They actually say in the description that the original is more mattifying. This is more of a soft finish. But that is pretty. Oh wow. That's low-key nice. Okay, I also picked up medium deep. So there are a couple of shades of this. So it's not just the honey and it's not just translucent. They expanded the range. Medium deep seems like it might be a little bit too dark, but we're gonna try it out. I did get somewhat of a tan, not too much. The deep shade of the setting powder was a little bit too dark for me, but I think this works fine. It matches my face, but it seems a little bit too dark for the rest of my skin, but whatever. It's not like heavily pigmented, so it's not full coverage. That's doable. That's cute, and it gives me a little bit of a brown. Yeah, it's too dark. It's too dark. You see the difference? But I mean, whatever. It will do. Let's just buff that down my neck a bit so it doesn't look as harsh. It don't matter. I'm going over to my mama's house, so if I look crazy, it's fine. Let's do mascara. So yeah, we jumped in. Long story short, we decided to jump in. I convinced my niece. So again, she'll do something if she has someone else doing it, because we were intending to jump in it. So we jumped in, showed them the Luminous lagoon, and it was a good time. The next day they went to some statue park or something, some sculpture park. I wasn't interested, plus I had a meeting. I went to the beach and I hung out. But like, I had a really good time. And some people were asking me if I was gonna vlog. They hoped I vlogged. Here's the thing. People go on vacation and they're just there to relax and have a good time. You asking me to vlog means you're asking me to work, and it's not a working vacation in that way. I went to relax, right? Vlogging is not a simple, oh, just vlog. If you've ever vlogged, if you've ever filmed anything on vacation, then you know you're putting time, effort, and thought into it. And I'm not working on my vacation. So vlogging for me is no, it's a no-go. I'll take shots here or there. I'll film some things, but I'm not gonna vlog my whole trip. And I told you guys to follow me on Instagram if you wanted to see my outfits, which I filmed the outfits. Those were easy to just film and post. That's fine, but I'm not gonna vlog the trip. I'm not gonna show you everything I'm doing. I'm not gonna just have a camera out on all my excursions, because then when am I enjoying those excursions? Filming, you have to focus to film. And as much as you guys probably think, oh, it's easy, it's not. Try it. I tell you right now, go ahead and try it. And you tell me if you enjoy your vacation vlogging the whole time. It's not enjoyable at all. So no, I don't vlog my vacations. It's just not gonna happen. I'll do some shots of it so you can see, but I'm not gonna vlog trips. That's work and I'm relaxing, all right? So I've included a couple of shots in this video so you can see like certain things that I did. Because yeah, I did consider it, and I did take some shots of some things because it's fun to see what people do on vacation, but I'm not a daily vlogger. Don't expect that from me, okay? But I had a good time. Eyeliner, let's do eyeliner. I'm gonna do a Victoria Beckham eyeliner. What shade should we use? What is this? The black one? Let me try out their black liner. I haven't tried this one yet. I love my Makeup by Mario one. So it was a good trip, short trip. It wasn't anything too crazy, which is again why I didn't mind the hotel not being like top notch, because it's a quick trip. Like, I just need to shower. But let me tell you something. Whoo! The entertainment crew at that hotel had me low-key like, I fell in love with somebody and he doesn't even know my name. Had me out here crushing on one of the hot. Oh my god, they did this dance and I was like, he took his shirt off and it was over for me. I was just like, sir, you know, hi. And if I was a good 15 years younger, I'd have been all up on it, right? Alright, I'm gonna tell you my superpower. My superpower is this. If I want someone, I'm gonna get them. I've never failed. Knock on wood, because I don't want that to change. But if I have my eye on someone, I'm gonna get them. I don't know how or why it works, but okay. And we made a little bit of eye contact. So if I like really pursued it, I could have gotten it. But that wasn't why I was there, right? I wasn't trying to get my groove back, you know. I'm good where I'm at. But if I wanted it, I could have gotten it. No, that's not what I was there for. But he was so fine. Okay, if you... Jamaica? And I'm telling you, the sex appeal of these people... Whoo! Boy, oh boy. Anyway, what was I saying? Came back, good trip, good times. Had a nice little enjoyable situation with my mom. This hair though, let me show you my hair. Oh my god, I braided my hair myself, okay? It took me like 9 or 10 hours because I did this on Saturday and I started at 1 o'clock about, and I didn't finish until 11 o'clock. I mean, I took a break in between, but still, that's not the point. Like, I had to eat and everything. But this hair took way longer than I needed it to. But at the same time, it worked out for vacation. I don't like wearing it down. Like, I think wearing it down looks a little bit, it doesn't look great down. Maybe if I did a center part, or maybe if I did like thinner braids. That's what I'm thinking. If I did thinner braids, or if I did jumbo braids, like box braids, it would have been a little bit better. But it works out when it's up, like half up. So if I did like a half up, half down, or like pull it more towards the back like this, like it works really well, and it worked really well for vacation because I didn't have to worry about doing anything to my hair, and so I didn't have to bring like a bunch of hair products, which is really why I did it. It's not a protective style because I am going to lose hair when I take these braids out. Hair is just gonna go falling, child, but it saved me with packing, and it saved me with having to worry about my hair, and that was great. And I'm gonna keep them in. But yeah, I braided this, oh god, about 9-10 hours, somewhere there. Last time it took me 7 hours, so I think I did more braids, and I did more braids. Yeah, that's really what happened. I did more braids. I did smaller sections, and then the next day, Sunday, I did my niece's hair, and that took me another 6 hours. So hers obviously is gonna be faster because it's not my hair. We took a break too, but I started her hair at 2 o'clock and ended at 8. Oh my god, that was a whole situation. And the night before I left, so that Monday night, no, that Sunday night, so we left on Monday. That Sunday night, I was in so much pain. My back hurt, okay? My fingers hurt, my shoulders hurt. It was so bad. My thumb, oh my god, forget it. And then the tips of my index fingers, because you're braiding, hurt so bad. I was in agony. And then my feet, because I stood while I was braiding my hair, so that whole time I was just pacing back and forth because I couldn't just sit and do my hair. Oh my god, so much agony. I was like, oh god, oh my god, I was in so much pain. But you know, I survived it, and it's cute. Like, you see how it looks cute up, like right? And I did my hair myself because honestly, I'm not gonna spend $400 or $500 for somebody to braid it, which is worth the time because it takes time, and it hurts, okay? And these people are gonna suffer from arthritis or tendonitis or whatever. They're gonna, is tendonitis a thing, or is that the things with your hands, whatever it is, they're gonna suffer from it because it does hurt, you know. My aunt was a hairdresser, my cousin is a hairdresser, and my brother was a barber. So their hands, their shoulders, it's suffering, okay? So I know that for sure. So it's definitely worth it, but here's the thing. I'm not spending that kind of money knowing that I'm gonna take it out in 2 weeks or a week. Sometimes I'm just tired of it, I'm gonna take it out, and it's gonna get fuzzy, so it's not even gonna last that long. So I'm not spending that kind of money, and I'm just happier doing my hair because I know what I'm looking for. They're gonna do a better job. They're gonna do it really neat. It's gonna be cute, but this is functional. Like, it works for me, and I think I did a decent job, you know, and I didn't have to pay for it. So here you have it. And here is the, oh wait, let's do a lip. Hold on. I have these 2 new lip colors from Makeup Forever, but I feel like that's too much right now because I'm going to eat and I'm not trying to do the most. Should I try it anyway? Let me try. So these are the new Makeup Forever Rouge Artist Forever Matte. So they're long-lasting liquid lipsticks. This shade that I have is 442 Everlasting Scarlet. I also have Constantly on Fire. Let's do the Forever Scarlet. Let's just see how it works. Anyway, so oh, that's like a red orange. That's pretty. So this has like a flat doe foot with a little well that holds on to the product, and then that just sits flat on your lip and it glides on. It's a very thin formula. It feels like a lip stain, like a liquidy wet lip stain, but then it dries down, and this feels really comfortable, but a lot of your lip color is gonna show through. It's not completely opaque, and I think it looks really nice, and it looks great with this outfit as well. So I am loving this. Okay. I thought I was gonna take this off low-key. I was just gonna wear this for the video and then take it off and just wear like a lip balm. I'm gonna wear this and see how it lasts through eating, just so I can report back. But yeah, it feels really comfortable. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing a liquid lipstick. It doesn't feel heavy. So yeah, I'm gonna rock this. I am not gonna put any anything. Do I have a blush or anything that I want to try for you guys? I do have a rose ink blush color that I picked up. So this is lip and cheek color. It's anemone. It is a little bit on the peachy, like orangey pink side, so maybe I can use this. I didn't like this formula originally when I tried it out because it was just a little bit too sticky. But I recently tried out the contour cream and it set really well on my skin. And then I tried out the highlighter and I was like, you know what, low-key, this isn't bad at all. So I said, let me go ahead and pick up one of the blush colors just to see. And that's kind of pretty though. Especially over like set skin. It's not caking up or anything. I mean, it's a little cakey. Okay, I take that back. It's a little bit cakey. You can see it, but whatever. It's fine. It's not like a really pigmented color. What I'm seeing in my mirror, it's a little bit different than what you probably are seeing on camera. You know what I'm gonna try too? Let me try a little bit of the Phytosurgence Skin Spark. This is Ember. It's a little bit orangey too. And it's more pigmented. I think I prefer these over the rose ink. I mean, look at that pigment. Especially with richer skin, you do need something that has a little bit more punch. But the rose ink has a beautiful dewy finish. So if you have dry skin, I can see you getting into the rose ink. But, ooh, the Skin Spark from Phytosurgence though, still really pretty. I like that. Oh my god, I feel so bronzy and pretty. OMG. Oh my god. Since I brought up the bronzer from Rose Ink, let me go ahead and use it. So this is Seychelles, which is the lighter. Yeah, I think this is the lighter one. And I don't need to apply too deep or rich of a color, so let me just use this. This one feels like a more dry putty texture, similar to the e.l.f. bronzers, which I don't like. I know a lot of people like them. I don't like them because they don't pack a lot of punch color-wise, and then they blend out to nothingness. So I don't like them. But if you're a beginner, I can see how they can be great because, again, you can't really go overboard because they're really light. Okay, I'll just do that. All right, there we go. There we go. So I had a good vacation. All in all, you guys saw a little snippet, but again, I didn't vlog anything, but I think showing you a few clips is good enough. Let's talk products. What did we do first? Eyeshadows. Sydney Grace. You can't go wrong with these palettes. If you ever considered getting some of their palettes or some of their singles, they're great. They're a little bit more expensive. They're an indie brand, so they have a higher price point. But their eyeshadows are stellar. And then their palettes are magnetized, so you can pop out the eyeshadows and organize them like you would single eyeshadows. So you can mix and match and play with them. And they just do beautiful, simple color stories, and their formulations are really, really great. Okay, the Danessa Myricks palette, $85. It's multi-chromes. Multi-chromes are more expensive. You're getting 8 of them, and a lot of brands do like $15 for a single, so it's like 8. You're getting it for like $10 a pop. Well, a little over $10. That's not too bad, you know, and it's cute. But still, $85 is a lot to swallow for that. But then you have Pat McGrath and Natasha Denona with their high price palettes. So it's up to you whether or not you think that's worth it or it's within your budget. Like, but who am I to tell Danessa that her palette isn't worth that price? Girl, it's still cute. And they applied really nicely with my finger. Oh, I didn't even show you all up close. Hold up. Make sure nothing's in my eye. So it's really pretty. You're not gonna get the full, you're not gonna get the full effect because multi-chromes don't really show up the way they do in real life on camera. So you're just gonna have to take my word for it. Really pretty. They were easy to apply, and I think they're stunning. So there's that. The concealer, I think I already used this concealer. I already mentioned it. It's a really good concealer. It's one of my favorites actually. So really like this formulation. It's not matte. It's more like a satin finish. It's really beautiful on the skin. It doesn't dry your skin out. Really like it. The cheek products, the bronzer from Rose Inc. I like it. Not my favorite. In fact, I have a makeup matchup that's gonna be late because I mean summer's almost done, so it's like, why do you need a cream bronzer makeup matchup? But I'm gonna do it because I tried out some cream bronzers and I've just been late getting videos up. But it's a nice one. There are others on the market now that are better, but it's nice and it's kind of an easy foolproof one because it doesn't pack a lot of punch and the formula is really blendable. So it's nice for what it's worth. The blush, again, not a lot of pigment. I think this is for much lighter skin. It's for my Caucasian lovelies. You can try this out, and if you have dry skin, this is probably right up your alley because again, more of a hydrated finish to the cheeks. The Phytosurgence ones though, let me tell you, get these. I'm gonna work on a video for these so you can see what the shades look like on my complexion. But these are really nice and they do have decent pigmentation. It's not like blow you away pigmented, but they have like a nice like dewy finish. I didn't put a highlighter on and look how dewy my skin looks. Really pretty. The Laura Mercier powder, I like this. I do like this, and I didn't expect to not because Laura Mercier does powder as well, and this is no exception. Just be mindful of the shades though, because the medium deep is deeper than I would like. It's a little bit too rich for my complexion, even though I have like a tan. So just be a little careful. But the honey one was really good, and I think I can use this all over the face as well because of the shade. It doesn't have like this stark like white cast or anything, so this might be a really good one to try out. The lipstick, I don't feel it. This is really good. I'm sure as I eat and get oil and like, you know, it's gonna feel different, but lightweight. It's not settling into lines. It's not like a fully opaque paint on your lips. It's gonna show through, like, you know. And I have a darker outline to my lips, so this actually works really well. It gives like, you know, like it looks like it has an underlining, you know, not a liner, but like, you know, like I did some underlining. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like darker outline. Anyway, really pretty, really comfortable. Are expensive though, but I like this color a lot. It goes with my outfit. This dress is from Walmart. Let me see if I can show you guys. It is from Walmart. It is like a paper bag dress. Has a little bow detail at the neck, and it's an elastic neck, but it's not like gonna be an off the shoulder, but it's a nice fluffy lightweight dress. I think I got this for $9. It was on sale, and it has pockets. Anytime there's a pocket in a dress, I'm all about it. But it's loose fitting. It's nothing crazy, you know, but really cozy, really comfortable, and it has like the elastic sleeves, so it's a little bit poofy, but not like really bell sleeves or anything. It's just a little bit poofy, but it's a really cute dress. I like it. So there you have it, guys. What else did we use? We didn't use anything else, did we? I think, yeah. All in all, really having fun with this look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will leave a full list of all the products used and mentioned down below in the description box, along with links on where you can pick them up. I also have general links down in my description box. Macy's and Ulta and Sephora, those are affiliate links. If there's an asterisk next to any of those links, that's the indication that it is an affiliate link, which means I will get a small sales commission if you make a purchase through those links, which is an easy way to give back to the channel because it gives me a kickback and the price stays the same for you. So it's a great way to show your support, so I thank you so much if you shop through my links. But if you're not comfortable with that, just shop the way you normally shop. No muss, no fuss. I'm still happy you're here watching. Go ahead and follow me on my socials, Instagram and Twitter. And you can also support the channel by leaving a comment, giving me a thumbs up, favorite, sharing with your friends, all that good stuff. I truly appreciate you guys sticking around till the end to say bye to me. So until my next video, which will be very soon, I'll talk to you. Bye guys.